Let's talk about something that needs to die in your content strategy: polished perfection. If your brand is only posting flawless flat lays and studio lit product shots, you're leaving loyalty and conversions on the table. Because here's what we know for sure: perfection doesn't invite participation, but imperfection, relatable imperfection, that's where community starts. And this isn't just theory. Ben Rapson from King Arthur Baking said something in a recent interview that hit me hard. Messy is beautiful. We treasure the amateurs. Let's unpack that mindset and why it's so powerful and how you can use it to level up your UGC game without needing a 10 out of 10 aesthetic. Welcome to the Social Media CX podcast, where social media meets customer experience and where all fires, no rainbows is the current reality for most brands. I'm Brooke Sellis, CEO of B Squared Media, and I'm on a mission to change that. Social media can be the MVP of your CX strategy, and I'm here to show you how. Each week, we'll tackle the challenges of social care head-on with candid interviews, real-world case studies, and actionable advice to turn your social channels into loyalty-building, revenue-driving dopamine machines. Whether you're managing customer complaints, trying to engage meaningfully, or just tired of missing DMs, this podcast is your guide to putting out the fires and building the rainbows. Ben shared how King Arthur doesn't chase food magazine level content for their fans. Instead, they encourage user-generated content that feels real. Lumpy loaves, wobbly pies, burnt edges and all. Because they know their customers aren't professional bakers. They're people who bake for love, for stress relief, or just to try something new. Their job as a brand to make those people feel seen, celebrated, and supported. And the result is big. It's a content engine that builds trust, loyalty, and massive community engagement. And not just engagement, conversion. Here's the CX truth bomb. Your audience doesn't want to be impressed. They want to be included. Too many brands are chasing the aesthetic when they should be chasing authenticity. That's why your UGC is flat. Because you're expecting influencers. You're expecting perfection and polished. What you need is amateurs who love your brand. Here's how you can unlock user-generated content that actually builds trust and converts. Number one, reframe your internal user-generated content brief. Stop asking for polished influencer-style content. Instead, brief your team and your customers on this. We want real, messy, first tries, half-eaten slices if you're in the baking industry. That's what makes it magic. And it's so true because when we see content where somebody's struggling, I think we can all relate. I can. Two, I want you to think about low barrier prompts. So make it easy for people to participate. If you were in the baking world, you would try prompts like Ben mentioned. Show us your not quite round cookies. Tag us in your first time focaccia attempt, bubbles and all. What's your biggest baking fail? We'll share ours too. These spark vulnerability and humor, two key drivers of community content. Third, celebrate progress, not just perfection. In the comments, be the hype team. Drop replies like, look at that rise, you're crushing it. Or day one and you're already slaying sourdough, clap emoji. That crust looks rebellious and we love it. Hey, quick sidebar before we dive back in. If you loved the CX convo here on the Social Media CX podcast, then you'll definitely want to check out a book that totally changed the game for me. It's my book, and it's called Conversations That Connect. And y'all, this isn't your typical engagement metrics matter fluff. It's all about social-led listening and how the most impactful brands are using real conversations, not just content calendars, to build trust, spark loyalty, and drive revenue. So if you've ever found yourself asking, what do we say when we show up on social? This book is your answer. Grab it on Amazon or hit the link in the show notes. Just search for Conversations That Connect by Brooke Sellis or find it on bsquared.media. I am suddenly hungry for some bread, y'all. These types of comments back builds confidence. It increases future tagging, which equals hello, more content, and more user-generated content, more brand love. 4, track and tag your repeat engagers. I talk about this all the time, but set up workflows in your social tools or your CRM to make sure that you're tagging repeat user-generated content contributors. You're tracking their progress over time. This way, you'll be able to surface your super fans to be able to feature or reward. Remember our surprise and delight episode? Yeah, that. Over time, you're not just collecting content, you're nurturing your community advocates. See where we're going here? So the next time you're thinking user-generated content isn't on brand enough, ask yourself, is it real? Is it relatable? Does it make someone feel like they belong? Because that's what moves people from followers to fans. Remember, messy is beautiful, and your next best piece of marketing might look a little lopsided on purpose. Want the full convo with me and Ben from King Arthur Baking? Listen to the full SMCX episode. It's packed with insights just like this one, but you get to hear it straight from Ben. And if you want help building a UGC strategy that actually works, hit the link in the show notes that's on YouTube under the video to book a strategy sesh with me. Bonus, tag us in your own messy, magical content. We want to see it. Thanks for tuning in to the Social Media CX podcast. If you loved today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs to up their social care game.